Okay, good morning students. How are you? All are you doing well? Okay students, so today we are starting our new chapter, that is plant world. Okay, and that is plant world, that is chapter 12 and page number 19. Okay students, so how are you all? Fine. Okay, so students, the plants that we see around us, they all are the living things. Okay, that you have to keep in mind. Okay students, so from this lesson, what are the things that we will learn? Okay, so lesson overview, let's see what are the things we will learn. The first thing we learn from this lesson is types of plants. Okay, how many types of plants are there? Okay, and then the second thing we learn the parts of plants. Okay, the first one is type of plants, the second one is parts of plant. Okay, so what are the parts are there in the plants? Okay, and then the plants modification. Okay, the third one we learn from this lesson is plant modification. Okay, and then the use of plants. Okay, the how many ways that we use plant, that we will learn. Okay, so I think students, we have already studied many things about this, and the types of plants and the parts of plants, and the use of plants already we have studied in class 1, I think. Okay, so anyway, we will learn quite little bit more than the class 1. Okay students, let's start. Okay, the first things are types of plants. Okay students, here types of plants, I don't want to categorize it, say how many groups are there. Okay, just I'm giving you that is according to that category. Okay, the first things is the tree. Okay, the first category is tree, then the shrub, then the herbs, then the climbers, then the creepers, then the aquatic plants. Okay, so these are the types of plants. Okay, these are the types of plants present around us. Okay, so students, so now let's go to in the details what is tree. Okay students, we know trees, big and strong plants are called trees. They have a thick stem called trunk. They also have branches and leaves. People, neem and banyan tree are trees. Okay, so students, what are the trees? The trees means that has it has a big trunk. Okay, it has so many branches. It is tall and big and strong. Okay, so that types of plants are called trees. They are very strong. Okay, so the some are examples are here, that is people, neem and banyan tree. You might have seen in nearby you, maybe in your house, nearby your home. Okay, so students, these are the tree. Okay, the tree is always strong and big. Okay, even we can say that mango is also tree. Okay, then we can say the coconut is also tree. They are very tall, isn't it? So those plants are very strong and very big, and they have a thick trunk. They are called trees. Okay students, so what is tree? So tree means the tree has the strong plants. Okay, the tree is a strong plants, and which is big and strong and tall. They are called trees. Okay students, now let's go to the next one. The next one is shrub. Okay, so shrub, this is the another plants, and this plant is smaller than the trees. These are the smaller than the trees. Okay, plants with a thin brown and woody stem are called shrubs. Rose, cotton and hibiscus are the shrubs. Okay students, that the plants which are smaller than the tree. Keep in mind, what is the shrub? The shrub means the plants which is smaller than the trees, and it has brown and woody stem, that is woody stem, very small thin woody stems. Okay, so they are called shrub. Okay students, so the examples are rose, cotton and hibiscus. Okay, so these are the example of shrub: rose, cotton and hibiscus. Okay students, so The shrub is always smaller than the tree, and it is a very teeny that stems are there. Okay, so that is called shrub. Okay, students. Now let's next one is herbs. Okay, so next one is herb. Very small plants with a soft and green stem are called herbs. Mint, coriander, and grass are herbs. Okay, students. So which are very small plants, like we have seen grass. Okay, then the coriander, then the mint. They are very small, and its stem is very soft. It's a green color, but it's a very soft. With your finger, with the help of your two fingers, you can pluck it, you can break it. Okay, it's a very soft in color. It is green. Okay, so they are called herb. Okay, students, they are called herb. They are very teeny and small plants. They are called herbs. Okay, students, so do you understand what is the herb? Herb means the plants which are very small with the soft and green stems are called shrub. Okay, students, so these are the example: mint, and then the coriander, then the grass. Okay, now let's go to the next one. Next one is climber. Okay, students, some plants have a soft and weak stem. They are called climber and creeper. Okay, so there are two types of climber. That one is climber and one is creeper. Okay, both have the very weak stems. They can't stand itself. It's need a support. Okay, it's need a support, but it has divided into two groups. The plants has divided into two groups. One is climber and one is creeper. Okay, let's first see the climber. Okay, climber needs support such as another plant or tree, a stick or a wall to stand. Okay, stand straight. The plants which need support of other things like a wall, stick. Okay, a stick and some other things to stand straight, they are called climbers. Okay, they are called climbers. Okay, they need a support. Okay, that climber tree cannot stand itself, they need a support. So their types of plants are called climber, and especially climber that the climber plants are which fruits are small. Okay, which fruits are small. Okay, so that types of that's of the climber plants has puts in the category of climber. Okay, now let's go to the creeper. Creeper means it's grow along with the ground. It's grow along with the ground and but its fruits are so big. Its fruits are so big. That's why people do not put support for them. Okay, because the fruit is so heavy, so that the support sometimes it cannot hold the fruits. Okay, and that's the reason the people do not put any support for the creepers. Okay, so creepers, they live to grow along with the ground. Okay, like the examples are pumpkin, watermelon, and muskmelon. Okay, so muskmelon. So these three are the examples of creeper. Okay, students, so what is the difference between creeper and the climber? Climber need a support to stand straight, and the creeper do not need. They also need, but people do not provide that support. Okay, because it that creeper has a big fruits. Okay, so that's why it is called creeper. Okay, students, now let's go to some more things, and that is aquatic plants, that is also known as a water plant. Okay, student, there are some plants that you have already studied in a previous class, in a class 1. Okay, so you know already that is the aquatic plants mean the plants that only grow in water. The plants which grow only in water, they are called aquatic plants or water plants. Okay, student, the aquatic plants and the water plants are the same. Okay, so aquatic plants means the plants which grow only in water. Only in water. They are called water plants or aquatic plants. The examples are lotus, water lily, and the hydrilla hazard. Okay, hydrilla hazard, that is a very small, you might have seen in the water, that is in a green color. Okay, so if you don't have seen, then sometime go to the pond, you can see these types of the plants. Okay, some plants grow only in water, they are called aquatic plants. Hydrilla and lotus are example of aquatic plants. Okay, in your book that is given only two. Okay, but I have put one more, that is water lily. Okay, so these are the aquatic plants. Okay, students, so I think you have understand what is tree, what is shrub, what is herb, and what is creeper, what is climber, and what is aquatic plants. Okay, student, so now let's go for your homework. Okay, so homework is, students, that you have to write explanation of tree, shrub, herbs, and aquatic plants. This one you have to write the explanation, what is tree, what is shrub, what is herb. Okay, like that you have to write. And the second one is write difference between climber and creeper. Climber and creeper, what is the differences between them? Okay, so I have already explained it, what is the differences between them. The climber needs support to stand and its fruits are small, and the creeper do not need support, it's grow along with the ground, but its fruits are the big. Okay, student, so these are the this is the difference between creeper and climber. Okay, students, so I hope you have enjoyed this class. Okay, have a nice day, stay home, stay safe. Okay, bye bye.